Imagine looking up at the night sky and knowing that somewhere out there, orbiting above the Earth, factories are quietly humming away, building the future. Not science fiction, space factories. The stuff of futuristic dreams is increasingly becoming a reality, with engineers, scientists, and visionaries developing ways to manufacture goods beyond the confines of our atmosphere. Let's break it down. Why build factories in space? The answer lies in solving problems we face here on Earth. Think about gravity, the force that makes everything fall, collide, and settle. On Earth, it creates limitations for how we assemble, manipulate, and experiment with materials. But in microgravity, like what you find on a space station or orbiting satellite, those challenges disappear. Imagine creating flawless alloys, fibers, or pharmaceuticals because gravity isn't pulling at every molecule and disrupting the process. Take fiber optics, for example. On Earth, impurities often creep into the production process due to gravity, affecting how efficiently signals can travel. But in space? Scientists have already demonstrated that microgravity allows for clearer, higher-performance fiber optics. Just one of many examples of how space factories could revolutionize industries. Then there's the question of resources. Earth's supplies of rare materials like platinum group metals needed for cutting-edge tech are finite. The asteroid belt, meanwhile, is a galactic treasure trove. Companies are already dreaming of sending robotic miners to extract those metals, potentially bringing raw materials into space factories where products can be assembled without ever returning to Earth. Imagine building fleets of satellites entirely in orbit without having to launch them from the surface. But what about the logistics? How do we get from concept to functioning factories in space? Well, it starts with platforms like the International Space Station, which has already hosted experiments proving microgravity's manufacturing potential. Companies are now developing purpose-built modules. Think factories equipped with robotic arms and 3D printers, designed to float independently in orbit. These facilities could work autonomously or be operated remotely by workers here on Earth. Of course, there are challenges: ensuring long-term sustainability, addressing the high costs of launching and maintaining these factories, and dealing with the ethical implications of using space resources. Is the sky truly the limit? Or could unbridled space industry lead to exploitation of the final frontier? Here's the exciting part. Space factories aren't just about production. They're about rethinking what humanity is capable of on a universal scale. They could provide breakthroughs in science, revolutionize economies, and help address environmental issues by offloading resource-intensive industries. We're standing at the edge of a new era, one where humans don't just gaze at the stars but build among them. The future of manufacturing is looking up, literally.